Hello, excuse me. Welcome to today's Periscope. Hey, Front Foot Solutions, I saw your Facebook page today. I'm sure of it. And an organised desk, Karen. Cool. Welcome everybody. Happy Monday. Hope you had a really cool weekend. Today, as I've said on online, I wanted to talk about, because somebody was asking me the other day, how do you even become a virtual assistant? So there's a few people on here that I've recognised. Hi, Kelly. Is that Kelly L? Who I know are already VAs, and some who are new to the industry. And if you have you all used Periscope before, or is this fairly new to you? So let me know where you're from and if you've used Periscope before. Hey, we're just asking where you're from and if you've used Periscope before. Hello, Ash. How are ya? Yep, organised desk has used it. Is your desk organised today? Cloud executive, yep, use Periscope. Awesome. New, yep, beautiful in Melbourne. That's where I am as well. And if you see the little hearts on the side there, that's just people tapping the screen. It kind of just gives me hearts, and I like that. And it builds my profile, so that's really cool. Yeah. I need to ask you a question later, Ash. Well, this phone is strategically positioned. You don't want to see my desk today. Lovely. I'm an egghead. That's great. So what is a virtual assistant? I'll get started, and I'll check your questions there if you've got any specifics. Obviously, if it's not related to the topic, I'm not going to answer, but if it is, I am happy to answer. Howdy from Ireland. Love Ireland. So a virtual assistant you've got two types basically. You've got one who is an employee working virtually for either a company or a virtual assistant organisation. So offshore from Australia, there's a few like that. But in Australia, it's predominantly going to be people who are self-employed. So they're an independent contractor. So when you're an independent contractor, you're your own boss. You run your own business. This means you have to have a whole different attitude towards your business, okay? Whatever you do, you put in, you get out for your business. If you slack off, people can see it. And you don't have the whole, hello, you don't have the whole 3 strikes and you're out for employee. You don't have necessarily a weekly paycheck or anything like that. It's completely different. So you're an independent, self-employed individual, and that's what I'm going to be focusing on today. So welcome everyone. So virtual assistant, the whole term is virtual purely because, and it's really easy for people to get their heads around this now because so many people work virtually, just means that we're not on site. We're not in offices with the people that we're working with, which is predominantly what you would see for an employee-employer relationship. And because of technology, it's actually super easy now for people to offer even reception services. So we're virtual assistant. It drives me crazy at the moment because people assume virtual assistant, they haven't their concept of a virtual assistant hasn't grown and evolved with the industry. And with the industry means that a virtual assistant is anyone who's providing business support services from off-site, so from away from you. And that does not mean we're talking admin all the time. And the term assistance makes people seem to think that, oh, okay, it's low end. Well, you know what? I need assistance with my business with bookkeeping. I need assistance with web development. I need assistance with social media, copywriting, template writing. Tell me what else we've got. Resume stuff. Yeah, exactly. So you outsource services. And that's, that's what we're saying here. The terminology is not really helping, but we need to just keep educating people. So if you want to be a virtual assistant, you can say, I'm a part of the virtual assistant industry, but I'm a specialist of blah, blah, blah. Okay. If you start up and you kind of want to do a bit of everything, then look, you're going to be looked at as, jack of all trades, master of none. Sometimes you need to do that a little bit to figure out where you want to be in your business. That's okay. But once you know what you want to do, make sure you're damn good at it, because that way you can say to them, yeah, I'm in the virtual assistant industry. This is what the skill is that I'm providing offsite to other businesses, and I'm bloody awesome at it. Okay, because I want people out there, businesses, to realize that virtual assistants is an industry, like trades is an industry. It doesn't mean everyone is an admin assistant. And people who are admin assistants are specialists in that. I know heaps of business owners who suck at admin, yet they still think that people who do admin are low end. You do it then, okay? A really good administrator is worth their weight in gold. But as I said, virtual assistant, the services, the criteria is that you're offsite and you're providing business-to-business services, okay? So support, business support. To do that, obviously, you need to have a background in whatever area it is that you're wanting to offer. So if you want to do, you'd want to have a good understanding of business administration. So doing something like your business management diploma is something that we're going to be offering shortly through Virtually Yours, is a really good start, because even if you're offering the, say copywriting or web development or social media management, if you've got that overall real understanding of how a business runs, that's going to be really, really beneficial to you and to your clients. A virtual assistant also needs to be really keen to keep learning new technology, because their clients are going to be ideally looking to them for advice on ways to systemize things, improve their systems, improve their income, sales, all that sort of thing in the area that you're a specialist in, okay? And a virtual assistant, I've found is a really good virtual assistant wants to solve problems. So would you say, if you're a virtual assistant or thinking about doing it, would you say that you are a problem solver, or you love just going, yeah, this is a problem, let me sort it out? Is that what is that what you're all about? If it is, that's awesome. Okay, so a VA, a virtual assistant, because they're a sole trader, or some of them are set up as sole traders. Ash, yeah, exactly. Let me at it. You don't have to be a sole trader. I just, threw that out there. A lot of virtual assistants are sole traders. Yeah, exactly. Researching and learning new stuff, and keep doing that. That is awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So an independent contractor, whether they are a company, a sole trader, partnership, whatever they are, is not an employee. So you do also need to factor in that you're running your business, you're managing your own, annual leave, sick leave, super, all that sort of stuff. So when you're setting your pricing, you need to factor that in. You need to realize that what you're charging, is not what you're earning. You're going to have business expenses. You're going to have days where you're working on your business, not on clients' businesses. That's not, not chargeable. Days where you're sick, or days where you've got to get your hair done. Days where you want to go on holidays, whatever it might be, no one is going to pay you annual leave. So factor that in and work around it. Have a plan around that. And a virtual assistant has to be someone who doesn't need to be micromanaged. You need to be able to take a project and go, yeah. So basically all virtual assistants need to be able to project manage. So if you can't project manage, then you'll probably struggle. Having project management as a service is a bit different. That's where you say, okay, no, I want to manage all these people. I want to make sure this whole project happens. But to deliver your service anyway, you're always going to be project managing and working on multiple things. So working on your business, working on various clients' businesses, you need to be organised and find that to be exciting. Does that make sense? Give me some hearts if that makes sense. Just tap on the screen if that makes sense. Good. I'm seeing some. Makes sense for 2 people. Beautiful. So to become a virtual assistant, you need, what do you reckon in terms of equipment? What do you think the first most important thing will be that you will need? Hit me up. Tell me what you think it is. Monique, what do you reckon is the most important first thing? Laptop and internet. Yep, so computer and internet. Really, really important. If you don't have that, you have to get it. Yeah, you need an internet connection. and a computer. They are the two things, okay? You obviously need to have great, writing and reading skills and communication skills, listening skills, all that sort of stuff. But as far as equipment goes, yeah, common sense, problem solving. Equipment goes, if you don't have the laptop and the internet, you cannot even get started. Frankly, you can't even set up, your business, because your business will be online. You have a cloud-based business. You need to have a phone line. You need to be contactable. You might prefer for clients to contact you a particular way, and that's something that you can set up and make sure that, you're attracting clients that like to communicate the same way as you. And by that, I mean by email or phone or messenger. So I don't have a lot of clients that call. I do have some, but obviously I still need to have a phone line to be able to do my work. So you need a phone line, internet connection, and your computer. You also need to have an email address, and I really, really implore you to get one that is based around your business name. So cough up a little bit of cash. You can go, obviously we recommend Webtastic Designs or Webtastic Hosting, both the same thing, .com.au, and you can get a domain name and some hosting. That hosting means that you have space online to store emails and a website, whatever you want to be, and that way, and you get the domain name and you attach it, and that means you have a www.anorganizeddesk.com.au, and then you can set up admin at an organized desk, or your name at an organized desk, whatever it might be. Bit of a plug there for you. Go and check it out. Because if you are promoting yourself as Sally's admin at gmail.com.au, you're telling me that you actually, one, you don't care about the brand of your business. Two, you don't get cloud-based work. You don't get hosting and domain names. And for me, personally, that means I won't work with you, okay? I need you to prove to me in that one little bit that you get online, okay? And it is the basic level to understand what hosting, domain name, and email address setup is. If you don't know, just look it up. Ask people. Find out. You need to, okay? Please do that. Please, 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 please. You also need to have the software related to what services you want to offer. Obviously, you're going to have your basics. So you've got your email program. You've got your cloud services. You get it. You've got your, Word, Excel, PowerPoint, all sorts of stuff. You do need to have the basics. You'll find you'll dabble in all of them from day to day. And then if you're, depending on what services you're offering, you'll need to get additional stuff. And this is another reason why it's really good not to be a, jack of all trades. Because imagine if I said, okay, yeah, I do a bit of desktop publishing. I'm a web developer. I'm a copywriter. I'm a bookkeeper. I'm a receptionist. And I'm what else could there be? I do a lot of stuff for event management. Okay, so now I know that at any given point, someone's going to want me to do stuff where I need to have stuff like Adobe software, Adobe Suite software, the whole lot too, the design stuff, the web stuff. I need to have bookkeeping software, a variety of them, and high level if I'm going to be offering that service. I need to have event planning stuff, definitely your PowerPoint and all that, so that they're doing their presentations. And I'm just basically making it so that I am working so broadly that I need to have a shop that caters for everyone, okay? So I'm now a supermarket, and I'm not, that's just crazy, okay? Just completely crazy. So you do need to think about what service you want to specialize in and be awesome at it, and that way you'll have the software you need. So for me, I predominantly work in Adobe Suite. So we're doing web stuff, we're doing desktop publishing, so design work. So I'll use the other stuff to do different promotions, but I very rarely need anything else to support my clients because I don't offer that other stuff. Some people will chuck transcription on as an extra service. They now need, Express Scribe and a foot pedal, and it's not that easy to just do everything and to be awesome at it. And you obviously need a space to work from. So working from your couch is going to be super hard, okay? Really hard. And if you have kids or pets, they are going to be in your workspace all the time. You will never find anything. Things will be either dribbled on, food on, or dog hair on, or maybe even peed on if you're lucky. You need workspace, and you need that space to be somewhere where you can be a work person focused, concentrate, okay? So for us, we've got this room here. It is our office. Nothing else happens in here apart from maybe some chewing on toys if the little one's on the floor over there. But apart from that, and the dog that's sort of sitting on hogging my chair behind me here. This has got full workstation here that you can't see, and another full workstation there that my partner works at. And we've got all of our files and stuff just over there. This whole room is our office. Now, you might not be able to do that, but at least set up a desk somewhere. Okay, please don't set up something that has to be cleared away every day. You need a desk at minimum. Some people will do that in their garage, in the shed, or in the bedroom, spare bedroom, whatever it might be. Please make sure you have somewhere. You also need to have certain personality type to do it. It's probably not the right word actually, because you can be across all different personality types, but there's attributes that you need. A lot of VAs are introverted and they want to help people from behind the scenes, but that's not all VAs. They can be across the spectrum, but they do need to have a professional attitude, a positive attitude. You know, a VA has the power to make their clients love their business again, or still. So it's really, really important to be positive, have a professional attitude, be curious, keep learning, find that exciting. That's really, really cool. So yeah, willingness to learn. And you need to be able to get away from the employee mindset. No one owes you a job, okay? No one owes you work. You need to get off your butt and you need to build your business, work your butt off, network, build your community, build your team, okay? It is not going to be, if you hear people going on online, oh, make your business super easy, you'll run this business and it's, you know, no costs up front and you'll be making, I'm making $10,000 per month. You know what? Those people are actually working their butts off and they're making it sound like they're not, because they need a team underneath them for them to be earning more money. So it's rubbish, okay? I firmly believe that. You need to work hard, but it's not hard to work hard if you love what you do, okay? So when you're deciding on what you want to offer as a VA, don't just offer what you're good at, offer what you love. Sometimes you can start planning to offer what you love even if you're not good at it, so long as you go to, you know, the effort to become good at it. Okay, so, you know, if I decided, you know what, I want to offer ski lessons, obviously not virtual. I suck at skiing. I've been snowboarding once and I swear I broke my butt. It is so hard. But, you know, say I went, all right, I'm going to offer that. All I've got to do is go out there and learn it and be awesome at it. Okay, but if I say, you know, I'm actually really good at offering, I'm really good at reception services. Guess what? I don't like doing that. So it doesn't matter how good I am. People are going to hear it on the phone. I'm not going to want to go to work. Every time on Sunday night on Facebook and I see the whole, oh my God, it's Monday tomorrow. I don't have that because I love what I do. Okay? Make sure that's you as well. You need to be a problem solver, go-to person. And guess what? You can only be a go-to person if you network. You need to build your community, because you can't know everything, but you can kind of know everyone. And if you know a load of people, you will have access to answers. So you want to be a go-to person. You obviously want to have that business sense about you. And the other thing that's really, really important is your communication skills. So written and verbal communication skills are really, really important. If this is an area that you have a bit of an issue with, you can do training to get better. But you can also partner with someone. You know, there's some days where I'm just so busy. If I had an inquiry come through, I'd probably be really short with them. But I've got a couple of VAs who can answer those inquiries for me, and they're really positive and energetic, and they can do that communicating for me. So there are ways around things, but at the end of the day, you still need to be a good communicator and a good listener for your clients, okay? Listen to your clients. Listen to your prospects. So If you want to be a VA, you're based in Australia, you need to join one of the VA networks here. If you're offshore overseas, there are definitely VA networks around the traps. I know there's some in, the UK, there's some in the US, I'm guessing there's some in Europe, I'm not sure. But there's definitely some in Australia, and obviously the best one is virtuallyyours.com.au. That's right. Thanks, Monique. It is the best one. It's having great website issues at the moment, but it's the best one because it's all about you. And when you join a network, that's the first part of networking and building your team and learning more. So you're already ticking a few boxes, okay? So don't just join a network for job leads, okay? It's a great benefit, but it's not what it's all about. If you network online only for clients, then I'm guessing that when you go to a networking event, you're doing the same thing, and you're that person that goes in there and says, hi, this is what I offer. Yeah, come work with me. Guess what? That's not going to work. You need to do the other stuff. You need to network. You need to listen. So if I go to a networking event and I go, hey, hi, I'm Rosie. This is my card. I'll catch you later. Guess how many of those people are going to call me? Big fat none. But if I go in there and I don't actually say anything about me and I ask them about them, eventually, if they're the right person for me, they will start to ask about me, and I'll be able to tailor my response to them because I've been listening to them. But also, I've just learnt a whole lot of things about this other person, and there are a couple of reasons why that's awesome. One, you can make a new really good friend. Okay, that's pretty cool. I like that. Two, you can find out cool things about them to discover if they would be a really good part of your community. Maybe they've got, I spoke to somebody the other day and they sell jewelry, and I was like, oh yeah, that's all very cool and dandy. And then I discovered that she had been a conveyancer for 20 years prior to selling jewelry. Well, hello, that's completely different. Her whole business industry experience is different. And I know people who could benefit from that, or who want information about that. So suddenly I know more about this person than if I had have just gone at face value and not asked questions and not learnt about them. And just connecting with them and for them to understand that you do care is really important. And if you do that online in your networks, the off spin is that you will get work, but don't do it just for that. Thanks, Monique. I had so much fun with Monique on the weekend. We went to what was it called? It's the Ideas for Career Mums Expo, and it was at Moonee Valley Race Grounds. Anyway, and there was really, really great people there, and we networked and we had so much fun and learnt heaps about the people we spoke to. And it was really cool. You could find out so quickly and easily whether they sort of had that same mindset that you have, or whether there's, I'm always thinking about what things we could offer them and they could offer us in partnership. I actually was not looking for a single client there. I don't look for clients. That just happens. So, because then they get to know me and then they go, oh, okay, that's what she does. And I like her now. I want to work with her. So yeah, join virtuallyyours.com.au, but please network, chat, email me. I want to get to know you. I've got some members on the network I haven't got to know yet, and I want them to step up and let me know who they are. Okay. The other thing too is as a resource, if you want to become a virtual assistant, is the book, which is hiding here somewhere. Bear with me. What a pretty elbow I have. Is the book. So do some research, read the book, va-va-voom. So they're the main steps that you need to consider. You need to think about, okay, do I have any experience that I can bring to this? What is that experience? What service could I offer? Have I got a desk? Have I got internet connection? Have I got a computer? Do I have the software I'm going to need? Who is in my community who can support me and encourage me and who I can learn from? So remember, your family and friends can be like that. If they're not self-employed, make sure you meet self-employed people. They just work differently, okay? And until you've experienced it, being self-employed is a mystery. And you just need to think about your mindset, be positive, love what you do, make your business something you love, and then find clients who will love that. Absolutely, that's actually the secret weapon right there. And then join the network. So network online, offline. Don't just sell yourself. Meet people, build your community, make friends, and have heaps and heaps of fun, and the rest will follow. There are other things you'll need to do to grow your business, obviously, with your marketing and your sales and your funnels and the services and the packaging and the pricing and all that sort of stuff. There's training around that as well. Come and chat to me if you want to know more about that. But this is the basic level. They are, in a nutshell, the things that you need to consider if you want to become a virtual assistant. So if you've got any questions, be quick, because I'm not very good at waiting for questions to pop up. So question time, anything there. If you like what you heard, let me know. If you want to know anything else, the reason why I did today was because somebody else asked a particular question I couldn't answer the other day. Happy to set up, I'm looking at doing these twice a week. So on Thursday, you can pick the topic if you like. And yeah, if you have any questions, connect with me. I'm on Facebook, Twitter. So Periscope Twitter is just VYVA, which is Virtually Yours Virtual Assistants. Facebook is Virtually Yours Virtual Assistants. So just look up Virtually Yours. And email is rosie@virtuallyyours.com.au. Happy to touch base. So thanks, Ash. It's awesome to see you on here. Thanks, ladies, for coming, and blokes that are there. It's hard to tell gender with the people that I don't know. Sorry. I love your socks too. Make sure you stay connected. You guys are awesome. This is a fun way to really get into the day. So let me know how you go with those. If you have any questions, seriously, let me know. All right. See ya. And I can figure out how to turn this thing off. Swipe down to stop. See ya.